All right, so spiritual work, it has to do with purification. People say, how come I feel worse since I got involved in spiritual work? It's because the overall context now is different. The overall context is to transcend limitation. So once you commit to reaching the state of enlightenment or advanced levels of consciousness or unconditional love, whatever works, you started the process of purification. And the process of purification brings up all which needs to be purified. All right? The dark night of the soul. So when you decide you're going to be loving towards everybody, your hatred for your great Uncle Louie comes up. How he screwed you out of a pair of tires and never gave them back. So it doesn't mean you are worse. It means that you are going through the process of purification. I wanted to say a little bit before I get carried away with whatever subject I get carried away with. I want to discuss meditation styles, and I've contrasted meditation and contemplation. Contemplation is a way of being in the world, and it serves you all the time. Meditation is rather specific. It tends to become limited in time and place. It often starts out with great enthusiasm and then diminishes because the baby's diaper needs changing, the phone is ringing, and there goes your med. So sitting cross-legged and doing Om and stuff, and shaving your head and all, and wearing sandals and shorts, will only carry you so far. And then you got to become that in the world, which is a whole different ballgame. So, pick a phrase for the day and live with it. 91st Psalm, any great teaching, and live with it. I used to contemplate one sentence a month in the 91st Psalm. Because you live with that, and as you live with that, it becomes self-revealing. It's not one of discovery, it's one of revelation. Instead of being yang, you become very yin. So the commitment to spiritual endeavor is a very yang kind of a commitment. In my own case, it was including death itself, whatever it took to get there, which took me to the depths of hell. But the drive was yang, unstoppable. Nothing. Physical death, the terrors of hell, nothing stood back. It was very yang. But then the process as it unfolded was very, very yin. And as Dr. Kallenbach said to me the other day, he says it's ultra yin. Yes. Okay, so the commitment is ultra yang, but the process is ultra yin. To step back and surrender and the allowingness. Now that you've stated what your goal is, the process, you've triggered the process. Then the process of purification, you surrender everything to God as it arises. Condemning yourself for past faults, wallowing in guilt, self-punitive blame, etc., is cured by being willing to surrender that judgment to God. Because at the time you did the best that you could do, knowing what you knew at the time, being what you were at the time. And of course now you would choose differently. But then isn't now, and you weren't then what you are now. So it's difficult to get by self-judgment unless you're willing to surrender it to God. Yeah. So that's how you bypass some of the difficult things that come up. And when we get to the dualities, we'll speak of them more specifically.